The amount of DLC continues as The Sims content keeps growing, and of course, Andrew Wilson, who is the CEO of EA, stated that we are going to be getting more content than ever before, and after the expansion pack survey that leaked, we might just be getting van life, and we're going to dive deep into that a little bit later on in today's video. But before I get into that, I do want to say, what is up, guys? My name's Asemian, my name is Yen, I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We're going to be talking all about a possibility of getting van life this year, or possibly early next year, which I'm very excited about because van life would be so cute in The Sims. Again, we have been wanting something like this for a very long time, and van life, come on, that is kind of hand in hand with cars. So would that mean we'd be getting cars very soon? Now, we do know with The Sims, we have an endless amount of DLCs with including expansion packs, kits, bundles, game packs, stuff packs, you name it. The Sims has probably thought about it, but just not dropping it. But again, we do know that ever since the 25th anniversary, they've been coming through with the content, and that includes 3 iconic kits, another expansion pack. They're talking about even more kits when another expansion pack hasn't even dropped yet, which I mentioned in another video. They're coming out with all these creator collabs, and again, they're trying to stay on top. But when I say try, I might just mean they are on top as of right now, especially in the simulation gaming world. Now, we do know that Paralyzed and Enzoy is set to come out later on, so again, we have to just wait and see what happens after that. But as of right now, we're talking all about The Sims, and that includes possible van life. Now, I want to talk about this creator who is a former Madden lead visual designer, also now going into a lead visual designer for Maxis and The Sims. Now, if you take a look at this creator's work, you can see that they've worked on The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, Madden 2022, you know, different, all these games. But if you take a look closely, you can see The Sims 4. Now, The Sims 4 has been revamping their entire style recently, and as y'all can see, we did get a brand new show screen. So when you log into your game, we have a brand new screen, which a lot of people have been very controversial about. But I did want to mention that this lead visual designer said I was able to work with the talented folks at Maxis as a visual designer focusing on brand presentation refresh, as well as creating a visual system for The Sims 4 new in-game titles. Now, although these are just mock-ups, this could possibly be something that they have ended up giving him to be like, hey, make mock-ups of this and let's see what this is going to look like. Now, with that brand new loading screen, or excuse me, main menu that we ended up receiving, this is very along the lines. It definitely looks like they're changing a lot of the UI, and they're going towards more of just a refresh all around when it comes down to the content. You guys can see the way they're even having The Sims and the new art style, and this is just right up the alley of the exact, you know, main menu that we now have in game. So I would love to know your opinions down below in the comments. Are you guys here for this kind of refresh look, or do you like the old school vibe of it? Now, again, as this refresh keeps going, I'm very curious because I'm looking at some of the art style. Now, again, this could be a reach, and you guys let me know down below in the comments, but it's like, why would they just end up making stuff just out of nowhere when there's a clear direction of where they're trying to go? You know, like, hey, I want to see this visual representation of X, Y, and Z, and now, you know, they're having it. These are already packs that we've already had. Look, throwback fit kit. We've already had that. That's one of the first kits that came out, and this is a new mock-up of it. Mid-century, again, we have something similar to that already that recently came out as a kit. So these mock-ups are something that already exists. So what is any different than a mock-up that's coming out, you know, with more, just in general, more nature, more culture, more identity of every occasion, like this says on the sign, when it comes down to the worlds, or it's something DLC like that we're going to be getting. Now, this is what shook me when I was, you know, taking a look at this, is that, y'all, it says the retreat of the summer, and then you go a little bit down and it says camper retreat this spring. Now, again, this is a little bit of, you know, this is all allegedly. I'm not saying that we're going to get van life. I'm just saying, hey, this is in the mock-up, and so was all the other kits that have already been released. What is any different? Now, we do have Outdoor Retreat, which was very successful upon release, and a lot of people did feel that they were able to go camping with their Sims and just create a better storyline overall. Some people say it's a hit or miss. Some people actually really love the pack. I was one of the people that actually really liked the pack, but you guys let me know down below in the description. But what do you guys think of possible van life coming soon to The Sims 4? Now, I'm going to get into the surveys in just a little bit, but I did did want to quickly go over the rest of this. Now, again, this is one of the mock-ups. Is this not already one of the main menus that we have? This is why I'm stating that this could 110% be possible of something that we could be getting. They did end up even saying career focused, pack. So what does career focused pack mean? And then check this out. This is a whole new like survey style and just overall like UI function when popping up with new updates in the game. So again, there are a lot of things to take from this. And again, this is all allegedly. I'm not saying that this is promise. I'm not saying that this is for sure. I'm saying that this could possibly be something that we see within the next year or so coming soon to The Sims. Now, I would love to know your opinions down below in the comments and how you guys feel about this new art style that The Sims is going for, and more of like a refresh, kind of like a rebrand of like, what are we going to be doing over the next 10 years with The Sims? Now, The Sims has been dropping a lot of content, and I do want to state that this is nothing new. We have seen lead visual designers create mockups and interns, even with this whole color wheel situation. I remember when this first came out, and a lot of people did think that we were going to get color wheels, and yet here we are in 2025, still have yet to get color wheels in The Sims 4. Obviously, unless you're like going towards like the paintbrush with, the cats and dogs and the animals and, possibly tattoos. Haven't played around with that just yet, but again, a lot of people thought we were already going to get that. But with the Sims 4 expansion pack survey, and this is all thanks to the simscommunity.info, in which I'll link the article down below, it does state that they offered the Sims 4 van life and the Sims 4 car life. So this could be a total possibility of something that the Sims 4 is going to end up doing and creating and bringing along. I would love van life, guys. I think that is such an amazing pack. I don't think it should be an expansion pack. It should definitely be a game pack, just the thought of it, unless they're going to bring all different kinds of cars and give us a whole brand new world. Then I feel like maybe, but as for right now, I'm definitely leaning more towards a game pack for van life. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. And then Andrew Wilson did end up stating that the passion of the Sims community remains strong as the franchise powers towards its 25th anniversary. Now, again, this is from going on since 2014 of The Sims 4, and he did also state, looking ahead, we're committed to entertaining and inspiring our loyal and engaged Sims 4 fans through over 15 content updates over the coming year. So it was confirmed that we were going to be getting multiple updates and multiple different contents coming over this past year, and they actually delivered. Whether there was bugs and glitches, that's a story for another day, but they did deliver with the amount of content that they have been dropping. It's been left from right since that EA, have been continuously putting out content of whether that's DLCs, whether that's base game updates, and whether that's something that, Simmers are just not interested in. They're still coming out with it. And again, including Shop the Sims. Now, I did want to mention that EA did have a 6% layoff where they let go of a lot of employees, and a lot of people did feel like that was going to take effect into The Sims 4. Now, again, Samantha Ryan ended up stepping down as EA executive, as Rachel Franklin, about a year and a half ago, ended up stepping up and stating that she is now going to take over and be part of EA Entertainment. And again, she worked on Maxis early on when, The Sims was a baby. The Sims 4 was a baby. It was around 2014, and now she's back. So a lot of people are wondering, what's the plan? What's going on still to this day? And after The Sims had dropped saying that they were going to now have a community solely based on fixing and improving bugs, a lot of people are trying to, it's kind of all over the place, especially with, the Plum Bob and The Future is Green. They're coming out with so much more content than ever before. And they have, the Sims Creator Program, The Sims Lab, The Sims Movie. There's constantly things coming out where The Sims is not only did they just do a refresh of The Sims 1 and 2, but there is content coming out even more, expanding into theaters. Y'all, the amount of content that's coming out is just unbelievable from the Sims team, but it's all at what cost? And again, I did mention this in my yesterday's video. If you guys didn't watch that, I stated that the Sims, at the same time, we know that they're on top as far as simulation games at this moment, but it's very interesting to see that they are trying to widen the horizon of, their fan base so much. It almost looks a little bit desperate, but in a way of, they're coming from an aspect of, please, anyone, even if you don't play The Sims, I need you to play The Sims. But at the same time, they're making all this money, so why the force? Why try to get more people to play if it's already, if it's already happening? You know what I mean? With TikTok and Instagram and all these reels and social media, you know, The Sims is consistently getting bombarded and posted out about, you know, so they've given a fan base over the course of these 10 years that The Sims 4 has been out. So again, it is bringing a new fan base every single day. There's a new player being added on to the Simmy community. So I would love to know your opinions down below in the comments of everything we just talked about, and whether or not you guys think that van life is coming to The Sims 4, or would you guys be, you know, not opposed to it. And if you guys, let me know, do you guys think it should be a game pack or a stuff pack? Because I really do think it should just be a game pack. Please do not make an expansion pack. Again, a lot of these expansion packs are just not expansion pack worthy, but that's just a personal opinion. With that all being said, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up because it truly does help on my channel. And whether you're a silent viewer, you like my videos, you share my videos, or you comment on my videos, at the end of the day, you still showed me some love, and for that, I thank you. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!